I've applied over 500 plus jobs on Naukri and LinkedIn, but unfortunately, I haven't been shortlisted by any companies. Reviewing currently the fourth resume. Awesome subject line. I'm so glad you were intentional in writing the right subject line. Request for resume review and guidance on job applications. Awesome. I like it. So let me read this email. I hope this message finds you well. I recently followed you on Instagram and been very impressed by the invaluable insights what you provide on resume review videos. Your guidance has been extremely helpful, and I'd be grateful if you could review my resume and when you have a free moment. Okay? I've applied over 500 plus jobs on Naukri and LinkedIn, but unfortunately, I haven't been shortlisted by any company so far. I am seeking a mentor who can provide the guidance on improving my resume and navigating the job search process effectively. Your advice on choosing the right path would be invaluable to me. Thank you very much for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. Awesome. Good email. Email needs a little bit of correction in terms of grammatical errors, but you can always do that. That's not a problem, all right? One of the things what you want to do, just for the look and feel and the ease and technically the formats of the resumes, ungaloda name வந்து right in the middle. You've mentioned skill, which is good. You're a Java developer. You can mention that. Your name, skill, what's the kind of current role, what you're doing, which is Java developer. Your email ID, phone number is there. Location would be nice. Java developer, email ID, phone number, LinkedIn. Location. இதனாலும் போட்டீங்கன்னா it'll be really, really good. Experience Java developer. So I like the way you've started your resume. எப்படி ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னா dynamic Java developer with 3 years of experience specializing. Yes, this is what I want to see. How many years of experience do you have in developing, being a Java developer? In specializing in high-performance web applications, adapted to collaborating with cross-functional teams to gather requirements, implement solutions, clients' needs, strong needs in Java, Spring Boot, and database management with commitment to writing, cleaning, maintainable code, proven track record for enhancing application performance, user experience through innovation, passionate about leveraging technology and tackle handling project success. Awesome. இதுல வந்து என்னன்னா, I just want you to add 2 more lines. Your executive summary is nice. What I would love for you to do is add 2 more lines. Which position you're applying for and how are you going to create value for them, for that particular organization. You said you have applied for 500 plus particular companies. If for each of those companies, when you are applying for that particular position, have you customized your executive summary to say, I would love to work for this particular organization because I have the following experience. Okay, so I'll talk to you in a little bit about that. First, ungaloda resume la vandu you've put in like frames, lines of boxes. You can remove all of that. Just make it clean. Education, only your BE, mechanical engineering, name of the college, no scores, 2020. That's it. 12th, 10th, remove all of that. You don't need to put all those actually. So remove all the, just your degree. That's it. And then, man, you work for TCS? That is awesome. I like it. 2021 to present. Amazing. Okay, good. Now there is a small challenge. First thing is professional summary, which I call it as executive summary. You put it in title case. Title case is like all uppercase. Next you're putting education, which is in regular case. Only the E is capitalized. So I want you to use one format. So ideally, I would not use title case. Title case na ellame vandu uppercase la irukra madri. Just only the first letter to be in uppercase. All the rest can be in lowercase. Regular case is what I'm talking about. Let's go to, so what I would have loved to see right after education is your technical skills. So let us take a look at your technical skills right here. See, you have your technical skills and expertise. Bring your technical skills and expertise right to the top, right after education. Or first mention, ideally I would say you can even take your education, all because you're an experienced candidate, you can take your education all the way to the end and flip your technical skills right to the top. Because I've already seen your 3 years of experience, all of that. I just want to see your technical expertise. That's it, right? So put your tools and technologies or technical expertise right there. Push your education all the way down to the bottom. Then you're talking about experience, professional experience. You can call it as just experience, professional experience. Name of the company. You've got a big brand. You've worked for an amazing you are working for an amazing company. So put in TCS, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, systems engineer. You've mentioned as the date. Okay, you're mentioning your current projects. All right. Are the projects in solli podunnu avasiyam kedadhu. You've mentioned as from this date to this date you're working as a systems engineer. You're working on a particular project which is called as Global Production Assurance GPA Citibank. Right. You can mention the dates for that particular project. I would like to know, say you've mentioned the name of the customer, name of the client, and then you've written 2 paragraphs as your role and responsibility. What I liked about the beauty is engineered and automated calendar. You're talking about the project. What is the project about? Which is a nice thing. The second paragraph is all about led the development of automated file batch processing framework, including file. That is your role and responsibility. So if you break it down into global production Quality Assurance GPA Citibank. What is the project about? All right, that is your first bullet. You don't need to bulletize it. You can just talk about what actually the project was all about. And then you have to break the second bullet into roles and responsibilities. Lead development, including file creation, monitoring and validation. The system reduced the normal. See, you've also added the impact also. This is amazing. You've added the right bullets. It's just a little bit of reformatting. The system reduced the manual workload by 70% and ensured seamless batch job executions. Adu vandu impact. So move that to impact. And what was your contribution? The system actually led to 70% reduction, but you led a key role as a result of which this system reduced the manual workload by 70%. So the key recommendation is going to be, how do you break down these two paragraphs? First paragraph vandu about the project, you have to put in as role and responsibility. Innone line vandu which is called as just one more bullet, like role and responsibility or bullet mari, add one more bullet which says impact. And impact la vandu you should say how you impacted that particular project. Etsy e-commerce UK nu solli adutha project potirukeenga. In the second project, again, there are no dates. Probably what you're saying is, while I was working for TCS from 2021 onwards, I was working simultaneously on these projects. Yes, that could be a possibility. But even if you're working simultaneously, you can mention the dates because there is an overlap, right? So Etsy e-commerce enhance the performance of user experience, spearheaded. Idhula vandu you haven't given the project description. The first project you're explaining that this is the project. In the second one, you've just added 3 bullets which talks about excellent. In the Etsy e-commerce project, the third bullet is the impact bullet. You have to add it as a line which is called as you have to break this down into 3 areas. One, about the project. You don't need to mention as about the project. Etsy e-commerce, this project was for blah, 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 blah. This is what we were trying to accomplish. All right. Then comes your roles and responsibilities. What are the various things what you did, which is optimize e-commerce, search functionality. What is improved search performance? What is it that you did specifically is what you want to see in the role and responsibilities. And the last piece is impact, which is employed. So you've mentioned employed Spring Data JPA to streamline database interactions with microservices, significantly enhancing the query. So overall, whatever you did, you've been significantly able to enhance query performance by reducing data retrieval by 30%. And you were responsible for doing the following. So that is what impact is. I want to see what is it that you are adding value to the project, not the whole team. Moving on to the next project, Rias Technology. You've mentioned, okay, name of the company, location, title, dates, awesome. Same format here. What you need to do is, what did you do, or what kind of projects did you work on Rias Technology? So for example, in Rias, you were working for multiple different projects. You can mention about Rias, saying that Rias is a system integrator, does work in the following areas, and I played a role as blah, 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 blah. And then role and responsibility, you mention, okay, what are the various different things you did in role and responsibility? And finally, you can add an impact line. Courses and certification, you can leave it at the bottom. Awards also, you can leave it at the bottom. That's what would be my key recommendations. I hope this would be of immense help for you. Please continue to share your resumes to resumereview@sidahmed.com. And for the time you've invested in watching these videos and honing your skills and preparing a better resume, I am forever grateful. Thank you.